Sorry for the delay. There's an unscheduled service interruption. My favorite thing ever. Um, so I think people who watch the stream before know that I don't end the stream like that. I end the stream in a very deliberate fashion. So in the case that that happens, just FYI, you can usually assume that I'll be right back. And if I'm not right back, it means that you can expect to hear from me in chat as to an explanation why such severe technical difficulties are preventing me from coming back and resuming the stream, because that is not how I conclude streams. I definitely don't conclude the streams. I don't conclude the streams so abruptly, and I definitely don't conclude them in the middle of a sentence or middle of a thought or like. Okay, so anyways, what were we doing? Whoa, is my text freaking out? No, I just looked weird on my screen. The little text scroll thing, it looked like it was going like a million pixels per second, but whatever. All right. Oh yeah, someone asked. Zero Maverick asked, how do I do the text interaction on the bot? That's a good question because whoops, wrong thing. That's actually like one of the first things I set up on this project. So the cool thing about Python is with Python you can just import socket, which is like a network socket, whatever library stuff. I'm not an engineer. I don't know what the actual words are, but so yeah, basically what that means is if you just say like import socket, like Python will be like, oh, he wants to do networking stuff, and from that you can just there's credentials that you can use. So the way Twitch chat works is it's like run through like an IRC channel. So you use Python socket to connect to that channel just by passing in these credentials. Like you just have to send it like you have to get an OAuth token, but it's basically like a password that you get, and you just send it the password or like the credentials for the account that you want to connect with, and then it makes it really simple. You can just once you've established that connection, we can go look at where that's happening. So I'm importing socket. I'm declaring a socket to exist. I'm connecting based on the server and the port, which I have saved in another file, and then I'm just sending it like that information that I was talking about, and Shazam. Once I've done that, I can now so I have this thing say is how I send stuff to the channel, and so basically what I'm sending is basically just you preface it with priv message, which is how you make it show up in chat, because priv message is like that's what chat is flagged as, and then you just tell it which channel you want to send it to, and then you tell it what you want to say, and bada bing bada boom, Trusty Bard can facilitate the game experience for us all. Excuse me. So yeah, that's like the fundamentals, and oh yeah, so there's no new line. Yeah, that's also a true thing. So um so yeah, the if you go super long with stuff, like some of the event text is kind of long, and it gets a little bit like paragraph, like wall of text sort of appearance, but yeah, you can still work with that, right? All right, so there's no reason not to be running the script. Oh no, there is, because I left it in a broken state. Yep. All right, sorry, I have to fix this before I can run the script again, which actually shouldn't be too hard. All I have to do is I just have to say this equals x level, and then I can just comment this out, and then and now I can rerun the script, and then I can continue what I was doing. All right, sorry about that. Yay, network interruptions. Yay. All right. Sorry. All right, so what was I doing with this whole X level business? All right, so Yeah, I don't know how much of it actually got through and how much of it got cut off because I don't know exactly when the network terminated. But uh, uh, so wait, hold on. Caleb. Oh wait, hold on. I lost network, so I might have missed some of the things you said, Caleb. But hold. At my other computer, I did. I only had to restart one of my computers, and have to restart my other computer. So hold on. If it's a big concern, then just rotate your palette whenever you rebalance. Wait. Oh, hold on. Then there may even be the value of the old rusty sword from back when they were rust colored. I am doing color swap. I am doing palette swaps for some of my stuff. What I found though is that I don't want to. I typically don't want to do more than one color swap because if I like, I actually for one of my items like the starting cap, I actually made a third version of it. Well, you know what's funny is there's the brown version which you start with, and there's the blue version which I guess no one actually has unlocked yet, but the there's also a purple version, which was actually the original version. And when I tried to put the purple version into the progression, that was when I realized like that's just too much. So like yeah, so I have been leveraging that a little bit, but there's limits because uh, if you try and go crazy with that, it just comes off very cheap feeling. Like you can by changing the material of something, you can make it feel cooler, but uh, oh okay, wait, hold on. When I level up and you offer me a bow, I may think my rusty sword looks cooler. Oh yeah, no, we this is something that we've talked about before, but it's not so character custom. So the TLDR is character customization. We're not having it for this version. We I have some ideas about how I want to do that, but no, that's just way out of scope for one thing. And then also the way the way I intend to implement it is different. It's I have like so like I mean like yeah sure I want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Not in the next like several years probably. But no, that's of course cool, right? I spend like I probably spend like a grand total of like a month of my life in character creations because like when I play a game I spend tons of time in the character creator and like customizing stuff like that, like that's important stuff and it's great. It's also uh, very precarious for this particular game type because every this game type is controlled entirely by chat, and we're not going to be spamming this chat with like equip sword shield except blah, blah, blah. No, no. One thing I'm considering doing, like for the first version that I would implement, is a class-based system so that, for example, like your rusty sword comparison, the the if you like swords and you don't like bows, like you can probably so with the character class system, like you can declare yourself a gladiator, and like a gladiator is not going to use a bow. So if you don't want bow equipment, if you don't want bow upgrades, then uh, you can keep your swords by doing as such. So well, you're not the way to go. Sorry. um, like I don't care if you guys have questions and stuff about the chat, but like if you're just Caleb, if you're just gonna show up and like tell me that my game is stupid, you know, you're stupid and you can leave. I don't care. I don't care about you. Which is harsh, but like that's not why I stream. So like I don't know. Anyways, um, uh, yeah. So what were we doing? Oh, my music disappeared. It always sounds eerie after the restart because it takes me a minute to realize that my music is no longer here. um, all right, so I get a bit I get a bit testy after I have to restart the stream. So uh Yeah. So, so pdict equals name. Sorry. Uh, so, sorry, I lost my train of thought because I was just answering like a million questions. And so, what are we doing with pdicts? Pdict name equals no. What am I trying to say here? I don't even remember. I don't think this is the right thing to have written. So, pdict. All right. So, yeah, no. What am I actually trying to do here? So we have max level. We know what the effective level of this character should be. Um, oh yeah. So I thought okay. I mentioned this sometimes. My rhetorical questions are literally rhetorical questions. I'm literally asking myself. So oh I should put that in like the little text that scrolls here because that's something that I have to explain a lot. Um, right. I'm literally not asking questions. So sorry if that's confusing, but uh, yeah. Um, so with M level, so we're gonna oh right. So now we do math on we do math on yeah we do like the basically the reverse math. So M exp or M I'll call it M raw. Sure, why not? Equals oh, this is more places to write this math formula. So I guess if I ever want to undo the if I look whenever I want to tweak this formula, I'll have to tweak it in more and more places. But whatever. M raw equals how do I reverse this? Yeah. Equals M level. So math.pow M level raised to the power of 4/3, 4 divided by 3 times 10, I think is how it goes. And then what else do I want to do? I want extra equals the same thing, except with X level. And then so the offset is going to be. Oh yeah, maybe that's what. Oh yeah, I forget. I don't know if this actually went through, but the the so yeah, the offset is going to get used so much that maybe I shouldn't keep track of the offset. Maybe I shouldn't keep track of the difference between these values. Maybe I should just keep track of this other value. So maybe instead of having this other value as an offset, maybe I should just have it as like a different it's like a different entity altogether. So yeah, I think I'll do that. So exp offset so I think I'm gonna call this like exp, like effective exp. Uh, all right, so uh, sorry, 1 second. Super important business. Um, what time is it? The time is 5:44. Oh gosh, I started streaming so late today. I'm probably gonna stream pretty late today, unless I die before that happens. We'll see. um, Uh, oh yeah, right. No, we're still not to that point yet. So right. So we don't need mraw anymore. We have. Oh wait. No, we do kind of need. Yeah. Oh well. All right. Well, this calculation is a little bit weird, but whatever. So xraw equals that. Wait, no, I don't need xraw, do I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, right. Cause all right, because so I need xraw, and then I also need m plus raw, or mp raw equals this value with m level plus 1. So so all right, so yeah, well, I'll just keep typing for a second, and then it'll hopefully this all become clear. Uh, um, so why did my tablet just like power on? Like I would have expected it to have a notification or something, but no, it just powered on. Hello, tablet. Go back to sleep. All right, so so xraw, no, not xraw, mraw, no. Now we can just set the effective experience level, which will be. Wait, this is like. Wait, oh no, raising to the 4/3 could come up with something other than an int, I think, right? Because that's like a weird. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like a weird exponent. So what I actually want is the int version of this. Or actually, no, I guess I can take the int version after it's multiplied by 10, because that'll be slightly more precise. So int, oops, the int version of all of this stuff. Or do I have to, actually, oh yeah, no, I probably have to actually specify that I want the floored version of it, yeah. Or round, I guess, actually would be closest. So math.round, blah, 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 int version, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, and I do have to do this like 3 times over. Yep. Alright, so this one was x level, and this was m level plus 1. Alright, so the reason I'm calculating all these things is because in order to get the pdict, the player's, what are we going by name here? Name dot exp. Is that what I called it? Effective exp? Yeah, exp. In order to get that, oh, I got a new notification. Maybe that's what it was trying to tell me. Anyways, so exp equals right. So we're going to go with the we're gonna go with the. All right, so the player has like. The player has some pool of experience, which would have put them like some distance between like between some level and the next level, right? So let's say they're like 60% of the way to the next level. In order to, because the amount of experience it takes to level up gets greater and greater at higher levels, what we have to convert is that unattributed experience, or that loose experience, that raw experience that hasn't been converted just by converting the levels over. So we're figuring out like what. So right. So we're gonna take x raw, or no, not x raw. Wait, x raw. Yeah, x raw. X raw is the amount of experience it takes to get to the level that the player's experience merits. And so if we so if we subtract, if we take pdict, if we take the player's current experience, like not their effective experience, but their actual experience, like the actual experience that they've earned, and we divide that by this is weird math. Is this gonna be super weird math, or is this gonna be like? Maybe I shouldn't do this part. Wait, but if I'm not gonna do this part, what would I do instead of this part? Because it just occurred to me, like, if I'm, huh, uh, ooh, yeah, okay, hold on, wait. Can I not do this? Because like it just occurred to me, like, yeah, so like I could set it like, let's say the in the old system the player used to be like level 50 and 60% of the way to the so like level 50 and then an additional 60% of the way to the next level. 60% of level 50 to 51 is a lot more than the 60% of level like 20 to 21. So if I'm adding the same amount of experience to both of those, to the effective experience and to the actual experience, then when players leave and re-enter the game, and this is recalculated, how weird is that going to be? Maybe huh. So maybe I should keep track of this. Keep track of these values a little differently. Um, I could. Yeah. How would I keep track of these values? Like what value do I need to keep track of in order for this to be a? Oh. Uh. Yeah. No. I just need another data point. In the in this stable .txt, I just need another data point here. I just need to keep track of like, yeah, I just need to keep track of like level percentage progress, I guess. So I don't have to do the XRAW thing. I just need to keep, yeah. All right, so yeah. All right, so well, everything I've written so far is fine, except now I have to start referencing a third data point. Yep. All right. Yeah, because like this is, I guess I will want to calculate. This is how I'd want to calculate the this additional value that we're saving. But once we have this value, we don't need to continuously recalculate it. We can just we can recalculate it, and that'll get us sorted, and then we can just continue on merrily. Yeah. All right. So so how much of this don't I have to do? I don't have to do the XRAW part and the MP raw. No, I do have to do the MP raw part. Because I do need to figure out what's the raw. So basically, I'm going to start keeping track of the percentage between like how far the player is from one level to the next level, and yeah. So I need to check what is the level, what is the experience threshold for the current level, and what is the experience threshold for the level above it. Oh, you know what I could do? Instead of no, this is fine. I'll just do a little math. Little math, not that hard. Totally doable. All right. Because we only do this when a player enters the game. So it's like, it's not happening super constantly. All right, so yeah. Oh, interesting. I yeah, I guess I want to keep track of right. Yeah, I do want to keep track of a new value on the adventure. exp. So yeah, effective experience, and also uh, uh, next level equals 0 for starters. Next level, yeah, and this gets calculated. Right, next level is MP raw. So actually, yeah, we can just we don't need MP raw. We can just directly set this to next level dot yeah, next level, and that way we don't have to recalculate it gratuitously. Just every so often. So sorry, my the console is like saying ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Yeah. All right. So next level equals that. So effective XP equals, we don't need to reference the old experience value anymore. We do need to reference this new, what are we calling it? Right. So when we're reading in the data, we should set this. So like LPCT. Sorry if my variables are so weirdly named. I guess I don't know. If I'm going to continue streaming, maybe I should use better naming conventions for my variables so that you guys can better understand what I'm dealing with. But like, I always think to myself like, well, I'm the only one who has to read this. But so, level percentage equals 0 for starters, and so then when we're reading in our S data, we'll set LPCT 0 Maverick. Yay! Congratulations on life. Alright, so S data. Oh, whoops. Oh, wow, that would have been weird. It's not S data 0, it's S data. Hey, new follower. Legowell. Welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah. You're almost there, Zero Maverick. Hang in there. I believe in you. Oh yeah, this was never supposed to be S data 0. This was supposed to be S data 1. That would have made things weird. LPCT is S data. Oh, wait. What are things if they're not ints? They're floats, right? So how do I read something in as a float? They're floats, right? I assume they're floats. This is just another example of how little I actually Python. So wait, hold on. I'll go to the docs. Go away. Python float. Is it like float FLOAT, or is it float like FLT? Because like int and string are just like 3-letter abbreviations. Int and str. So like if I want it to be formatted as a float, I could just go with int, because I know how to use int. But oh well, whatever. I'll try it and see if it works. So int LPCT equals the float version of sdata index 2. So there are 3 points of data that we're keeping here. Wow, this system is really elaborate. Considering this considering this is just a temporary system that's not actually supposed to be in the final version of the game. I'm putting a lot of work into this. Oh yeah, so the other oh yeah. Huh. Yeah. Um, for the sake of simplicity, since like exp since .exp is going to be like the it's since .exp is what we've been using as a. Oh no, I was gonna say since I should just, instead of using effective exp, I should use exp as effective exp and like make a different variable for like the exp. But actually, like the places that we're currently using exp, like some of those places we want to continue using exp, and some of those places we want to start using effective exp instead. So, uh, all right, here we go. So right, so effective exp equals what? It equals uh, mraw plus next level minus mraw minus mraw times lpct. Yeah. Yep. Sure does. So then level equals m level. Oh. Yeah, so we could just, instead of using m level, we could just use level. Oh, but if this file doesn't exist, we still have to be setting these things. Or if this file doesn't exist, we still have to be setting these things. Yeah. So, right, okay. Oh, right. Oh, right. So wait. Oh, so I guess I have to do an else case then. So in the case that, yeah, in the case that top equip. Okay, so all right, this will be the else case actually, because I don't like doing not and then else for no particular reason. This will be the else case, and then because we can't rely on mraw if we're only calculating it here. So okay, so yeah, we don't need mraw. We can just use or no, not mraw, m level. So yeah, and then in the other case, wait, level A. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. In the other case, we just do, I guess we do what we used to do, which was just calculate, based on experience. So, X level. Oh, it just equals X level. If it doesn't equal M level, it equals X level. Yeah. I think. I think that's how that goes. Yeah. And then level A gets set to level. So now we need to save this stuff. Whenever we level up. Oh, ooh, oh, 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 oh. Right. The LPCT thing. I might want to keep this as yeah, LPCT. I want to keep as not as part of this data file. It'll actually want to be part of the other one. Because we have to save LPCT. Yeah, we have to save this every time we update the player's experience points. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'll just make it a third file. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Sure, why not? Why not? So this again. Actually, I guess I'll do it first because I need LPCT for other reasons. So LPCT equals 0. Oops. EF path equals. Is this silly? No, I should do this as part of the. Yeah, no, it's silly to do this as a separate data file. It is silly. So. Right. So LPCT equals 0. So e data equals p data dot read dot split on space characters. So now the experience equals edata index 0, because there'll always at least be that. If the file exists, there's always at least that. But then what we have to check is if edata if the length of edata is greater than 1, so if it's 2, but if it's greater than 1, then LPCT equals LPCT equals LPCT equals edata index 1. Yerp. Yeah. So edata index 1. All right, so save that. Is that right now? Wait, what are you complaining about? Invalid syntax. Oh, equals. Yeah. Is that correct now? So LPCT is only used if this other data exists, and so there will be cases where LPCT exists where this other data doesn't exist, because this other data doesn't show up until you actually level up, whereas this data is gonna, like, the second value in the EXP field is going to start showing up as soon as players gain experience. So yeah, fortunately, if LPCT, like, if we don't need this data, it just doesn't do anything. Oh, but we do still need to calculate next level either way. So regardless of whether that top equip thing existed, then we do still need to I guess it's a little confusing that we're using level and next level, because next level actually means the amount of experience needed to get to the next level. I should get better at my naming conventions. Right. Oh, but this is the same in both scenarios. Whatever. This is the same in both scenarios. It's the player's current level plus 1. Anyways. Alright, so save that. And now we just need to save this data. So specifically for when we're adding experience, oh, we level up in here. All right, so yeah, so when we're just adding experience, the first thing we need to do is just straight up. So when we're writing the string version of the experience, we also have to add in plus space plus Oh yeah, the string version of what? Of Wait, what? So I guess expo exp offset or expd, I guess. The difference in experience level between uh or the difference in oh, wait. Ugh. Ah, seriously? All right. So next level, I need to change the name of it because instead of next level, it needs to be uh, next LVL exp, and because we also need cur level exp, current level exp. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So wait. So next. So right, where we're referencing next level, we actually want to reference next LVL exp exp, and then where we're referencing mraw, yeah, mraw is actually cur level exp. And when we're and then we also have to calculate, oh, that thing that we were calculating earlier, the xraw is actually cur level exp. So cur, oops, two r's, cur level exp equals yeah, this. All right, well, I'm doing this in both cases. Sort of. The difference being the level is something different in this case. Either way. Yeah. Cool. So right, so when we're saving experience, what the other string needs to be the string version of the float version. Or no, I don't need to convert to a float this time. It'll naturally be a float once I'm done with the calculations. The so what is it? It is the play. So the player. How are we referencing the player here? Pedic name dot